Okay, in this next video I want to look at setting up some daylighting and the environment for my scene here. So I'm just going to stay in the 3D view, and just a reminder, it's hold down Alt and hit the wheelie button on your mouse to spin around like I am on the screen at the moment. And what I'm going to do is go to my Create tab and drop down to Lights and choose Daylight System. And it's going to pop up with this Daylight System Creation tool, and it's just going to recommend that you use physical camera exposure control, and this can be adjusted in the exposure settings. So I'm just going to go yes and just use the defaults, and I'm just going to pick anywhere on the screen and say yes, this is creating a mental ray type sky to illuminate the scene. Just go yes, and then just drag the mouse away here just to finish creating that sun or that daylight system, and then hit escape to finish the command. Now, I want to be a bit more accurate about where this is located. So with the sun selected, go to the Modify tab, and over here where it says Position, click on Setup and choose Geolocation. And for this design, it's based in Asia and it's in Osaka, so I can click on Japan here. I can scroll through the city list here, or I can actually click on it on the map and go OK. And this will set up the longitude and latitude based on that geolocation. There's other tools here to adjust how you want the sky cover to be and the date and time. So maybe we want to do something early in the morning in either winter or summer. You can adjust these and you'll see that that daylight system adjust to suit. If you want to see it in real time, go to the standard tool in brackets here, drop down and hit high quality. And now we start to see some shadows. So if I go back and actually select that daylight system and change the time to later in the day, to a different time of year, you'll start to see the results instantly in the 3ds Max environment. So my personal preference is always to do like the late shadows in the afternoon, and perhaps during a winter month. That usually gives you the nicest results. So that's the quick setup to create your daylight system. The next thing I want to do is look at the environment here. And this can be done under Rendering, under Environment, or you can hit the number 8. And this is what it did in the background when we created that sun. It created what's called a mental ray physical sky. And if we just navigate here, so we're in perspective mode, I'm just going to navigate and zoom into part of the building here. And what I want to do here is just click Render Preview. What this is going to do is give us an instant preview of how that image or that model is going to look before I actually commit to doing a render. We are going to move into using cameras, and this will start to control the exposure. But at the moment, by default, when we actually set this up, this did a lot of the work for us. So we can do quick render previews and see how that image is going to look in that little thumbnail there. We will also come back and look at this environment map in a second once we set up the cameras and show you how to bring in clouds and different types of background environments. So that is just the basic overview of daylighting and then looking at your environments and effects.